Okay, well, I'm out here baling the last field of fourth cutting hay. So this is the third day, and well, obviously the final day. And we did 4 fields in total, 3 of ours, and we did one for the neighbor. So kind of got off to a slow start. We had an incident with the drawbar, which is where the baler actually pins to the tractor. That drawbar actually unhooked itself from the tractor. So the drawbar and the baler were I looked behind and they were about 10 feet behind the tractor. So we were down for a little while, had to get things picked back up. There goes my dad with a load of hay. But anyways, we were down, had to fix the baler, get it all hooked back up. That's really all it was, just hooking everything back up, and amazingly none of the cords and hoses and stuff, nothing was broke, so worked out good that way. We were able to just hook everything back up and get back at it. But anyways, other than that, things have been running great. So it's about 9:30 now, as you can see right there. So hopefully be done here about 10 o'clock. And then that's it for baling for this year. Okay, so I'm gonna interrupt this video real quick to give you guys a little more detail while we're on the subject of what exactly happened. Our baler and the drawbar to come and hook from the tractor. So right here, you can see this is the drawbar. It comes up here, and there's a pin that goes right up in there. That'll help. There's a pin that goes up right in there. Now what's holding the pin in is this piece of metal here, which is held on by this bolt. This bolt came loose, and this piece of metal fell out, which caused the pin to just come out. And then the drawbar just came off. And at the time, there is this safety chain. It was just wrapped around this, which is connected to the drawbar. After the incident, you can see we wrapped it around the front of the tractor. So anyway, I was more concerned at the time about the baler, so I didn't think to make any video of the incident, but I did make a video. I sent it to a couple of my friends. I'm gonna stick that in here. The app I was using makes terrible videos. The quality is not the best, but you can you'll be able to see what happened. I kind of explain a little bit, though I did edit the video a little bit to put some words in there to explain that, obviously I was not thinking straight at the time, because there are a couple of things that I think of now. I'm like, what was I even thinking? Like, I was wondering why the chain didn't stop that, and it took me forever to realize the chain was just hooked to the drawbar. So anyways, that's a little bit of background on that, but I'm gonna now throw in that video I sent to my friends so you guys can kind of see that. And then don't worry, there's more baling in this video. We'll get to that after I show what happened here. So anyways, yeah. Well, I was out here baling some hay. As you can see, I didn't get very far before that happened. As you can see right here, cruising along, and the drawbar came unhooked from the tractor. And everything popped off. Every cable and the PTO is, I don't know, hopefully that will still go. But you can see right there in front, that's where the drawbar hooks up. And that pin is gone. Hopefully we can find it here in the hay. And what's funny is there's a safety chain that you can see is right here. Oh, let me tell you what happened. The safety chain is hooked to the drawbar. Okay, that makes more sense why the safety chain didn't keep it hooked to the tractor. The safety chain only works when if the pin were to break. But I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can find the pin here. And I hope I didn't, well, I didn't. I hope that our brand new baler is not totaled now. So obviously, you watched the beginning, we got back running. And you know, everything, it was kind of a miracle how literally all these hydraulics, and there's 4 other cables that came off the tractor. The PTO is in 2 sections. One section went with the tractor, the other stayed here, and everything hooked right back up and worked. But so, you know, we were definitely blessed there. But I think this is good for any other farmers that may watch this. You may want to check that bolt under there on the bottom of your drawbars. Just a idea, because we've never checked that. Never even thought anything like this would happen, but it did, and I guarantee that we'll be checking that now more often, make sure it stays tight so nothing like this happens again. Anyways, that's enough of my interruption. That's what happened. So now we'll get back to baling. Go. Got that moved. Now, get back to baling. As you can see, it's not much here at all, but I'm amazed there really isn't any moisture on that yet, so, but I guess that's a good thing for now. But can't get over how bright those lights are. Anyways, better get back to work. Okay, I think we're about halfway now. My dad is catching me very quickly because of the very poor yield of the hay. He's already, there's a field just right there next to this one. He got that one stacked. He already got the first one I did. It was about 24, 25 acres. He got that one stacked. So I think he'll end about the same time as me tonight. He'll be right behind me. Moisture. Last bale averaged 13% moisture. So that's pretty good. Being 9:45 at night. By this point, usually there's a pretty good dew that has set in. So things are working out pretty good for us today. There's got another full load. And he's almost caught up to me as well, so I'm rolling about 9.5 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour. So even going those high speeds with this line of hay, it's hard to stay ahead of him. But getting close to done. One more pass and I have to move the last wheel line. It's the last time I'll have to move that wheel line this year. Thinking about it, it's kind of sad, but it's also very exciting. Okay, just got to the next wheel line. Here, these are like the best wheel lines ever because they start fairly easy, and they have a step to ride on, so obviously that makes it nice. Go. Let's get back to work. Okay, got back in. Give it a little bit of throttle. And we come over here, take out a park, GPS on. For some reason it tells me the moisture is too low when it's actually at 11%. That's about perfect. The moisture is just about perfect right now. Even though we are losing a few leaves still. GPS line, turn it on, and away we go. Gotta watch up here. Don't wanna, I'm always pretty sure I get the mover out of the way, but I don't want to hit those wheels right there. I'm pretty sure my dad has caught up with me now. That says I have 8 bales, and I forgot to change the job. You can set up different fields, and it keeps track of, helps you organize better. And I forgot to change to the next field, so I think it says I had like 6 more bales in the last field than I actually did, because I started in this one. So I think I have maybe around 14 or so bales. You can haul 12 on the stacker wagon, so he is probably caught up with me by now. Anyways, got 4 more passes, 3 more after this one, and then we're done. Okay, here we go, last pass, then we're done. Barely see the windrow on camera, that's how pathetic it is. One of my flags stayed up. And is it gonna go down? No. We got a Misty. What about that? Literally 40 feet from the end of the field, and we're having nodder problems. At least this is the last one, but life would be just too boring if we didn't have these. So anyways, I'm gonna get out and see about fixing that so we can finish. Okay, well, we got the Misty, as they call it. The string broke, so had to run it through the baler again. And anyways, got that done, finished the pass, so I'm gonna be taking this back to the shop, putting it away, and this is probably gonna be the last baling video this year. Unless I happen to do some for my uncle. My uncle has some hay that has to be raked and baled still, but other than that, we're done for the year. So, anyways, that's gonna conclude this video. So, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next